as well as OPS Paneerselvam. Now, let's bring you a legal point of view from our legal eagles. We're being joined by former Chief Justice of India, Mr. K N Singh. Thank you very much, Mr. Singh, for coming in on NewsX this morning. We appreciate you coming on the show. Mr. Singh, looking at the political developments there in the state of Tamil Nadu, how do you perceive this is a created crisis or a crisis that is within the AIADMK which they have to battle it out?
Well, the crisis appears to have been created by the members of the legislature.
Okay.
And the aspirant Shashikala.
Okay.
And the problem will be complicated on account of the statement which I read this morning in media.
Yes.
Given by the outgoing Chief Minister, Mr. Pennsylvania, that he was compelled to resign.
That's right.
If that is so, it is very disturbing. And he should have told the governor, and then things would have been different. Once he has resigned, it is not possible to reinstate him unless the members of the legislature elect him or elect him again.
Okay.
And if there is any force used, he can take legal action against the person concerned.
Okay, but Justice Singh, you started with saying that you think this is a created controversy of Sasikala. But sir, we saw over the weekend how all the members of the Legislative Assembly came together and appointed her as the General Secretary. Don't you believe that Mr. Paneerselvam should have spoken out at that given point in time? Because he himself was a part of that meeting, sir, and he was one of those who supported Sasikala's candidature to become the General Secretary of the AIADMK.
You are right. That's correct.
Sir.
But what he says now that he was compelled to do so, forced to do so, and he was insulted and compelled to do so.
Yes.
See, any action taken under duress cannot be legal.
Right. Justice Singh,
And,
but if this be the case, if this... Sir, if this be the case, today as we speak, a lot of questions are also being asked, sir, of the role that the governor really has to play. We haven't seen the governor showing any sort of urgency in the matter today. What do you think on that front?
Well, the governor is the custodian of the Constitution, and it is his constitutional duty to ensure that the state government is constituted fully and the government machinery, as in accordance with the Constitution, is run and the affairs of the states are administered accordingly. And
Right.
the governor may take into account the developments and take suitable action.
Right. But Justice Singh, the governor has not taken action.
And in case the governor finds
Yes.
and it's too early for him to take any action.
Okay, it's interesting that you
Because
say that, sir.
The members of the legislative, the members of the legislative assembly duly elected are there.
Yes.
The next step depends upon their action.
Okay.
And if they elect Shashikala, then no action can be taken by the governor.
Okay.
And she has to get herself elected within 6 months.
That's right.
Otherwise, she will cease to be Chief Minister after 6 months.
But at this given point in time, Justice
And
Singh,
if
don't
the
you think the
members of
governor
the,
should invite Sasikala to actually show that she has the numbers that she has at this point of time, sir? Because more the delay, the more crisis continues within the AIADMK.
But Yes, but if somebody comes up with a in a position saying that he has got the number and not Shashi Kala, only then that question right. If there is one-sided report, and in the majority of the assembly, members of the assembly, members of the legislature are saying that she is the leader, then where is the question of, but the governor may, if he is not satisfied,
Yes.
may ask the Ms. Shashi Kala to present the members of the legislature before her.
Okay.
Or present their signature. It is for the governor to be satisfied that the majority of the legislature, members of the legislature are with her.
Okay. Justice Singh, we know that the Governor Rao is actually in taking an opinion with the Attorney General on this issue. In your view, sir, what is it that could be a part of these consultations at this given point of time? What could the Governor really be mulling?
Well, I do not know on what points and what issues the governor is taking the opinion, but of course there is some confusion there, and he is well within his rights to obtain legal opinion so that he may not take any action which may be contrary to the constitutional provisions.
Okay. Okay. Justice Singh, we have some inputs that are coming in from on the ground as well. I'm just going to request you to be with me for a couple of seconds. We are tracking these full-screen visuals that are coming to us. A lot of supporters have come outside the headquarters of AIADMK today. That only goes to show that there is certain amount of support there for Sasikala. In these visuals, Sasikala is leaving Poise Gardens at this point of time. The AIADMK headquarters, you can see a sea of people. These are supporters and cadres as well as some of the MLAs and MPs who have come together today to show their support to Sasikala at this point of time. Sasikala is also expected to go to Jaya Lalita's memorial like we saw yesterday. O Pannirselvam go to the memorial last night. He sat in meditation, post which he announced the revolt against Sasikala and whatever is happening within the party. But on your screens, you can see, there you see it on your screen. Sasikala has now come out, is receiving all the people, once again showing the victory sign. This is the second time Sasikala has come out in the open after last night, displaying the victory sign to all the supporters who have gathered there this afternoon to show that they are with Sasikala. It all boils down to the number game. How many MLAs will come out in support of Sasikala is the big question mark. While on the other hand, we've already seen a show of strength there by O Pannirselvam, who came out with the press conference. What will Sasikala now really do? What options lie in front of her? Is she going to urge the governor? Is she going to urge the central government? Is she going to write to the Home Minister or the President? We have to wait and watch. But for now, she's to try and to keep all the flock together. Visuals that are coming to you live at this point of time from right outside the headquarters, the Poise Garden there of AIADMK, where Sasikala just came out for a brief moment, unfazed with all that's happening within the party, showing a victory sign. A final decision has to be made. There was a meeting with Sasikala and all the MLAs earlier today. It was a meeting to formally decide to have O Pannirselvam exit out of the party formally, but as you can see, there is a sea of people at this point of time outside. Let's also go across to my colleague Geeta Mohan, joining us live from right outside the Poise Gardens. Geeta, tell us about all that's happening. We're looking at a large number of supporters that have come out in support of Sasikala. Some of them are the MLAs and some also happen to be the MPs. What's really going on? Sasikala has now, of course, stepped out, meeting all the people as we speak right now.
Well, split wide open is what we're seeing over here, Akshay. It's interesting times over here with Shashikala now taking claim, as also O Pannirselvam saying that he is the one, the chosen one, the one who Jayalalitha had chosen as a political successor, given that he was made chief minister when she had taken ill and when she was in hospital. And the fight that we are seeing is now going to the ground, where on the one hand we are looking at people who are not very happy with the idea of having Shashikala elevated to chief ministership when she has not won a single election. On the other hand, Shashikala has the support of MLAs. Now, technically, really, if she has the backing of these MLAs, then she can stake claim. And when the governor comes to Tamil Nadu, he will have to then invite either of the side to really show the strength on the floor of the House. OPS also now, the quarters from within the OPS camp claim they have enough support to really have OPS as the chief minister. But that is only down to the wire when there is a floor test as to who really then can claim this chief minister's position here in Chennai. Right now, we are seeing attacks and counterattacks. We're seeing press conferences after press conferences.
Right.
Yesterday, when there were press conferences that were held that were anti-Shashikala, most of them were disgruntled members. But OPS coming out late in the evening and going and meditating at Jaya Memorial is a has caused a huge change, Akshay, in how things are being viewed here in Chennai, and a huge shift and change in Tamil Nadu politics. Although Shashikala still claims she has the numbers.
Right. Do stay with us, please, Geeta. Our colleague Siddhant is also joining us live from Mumbai at this point of time. Mumbai, of course, where the Governor Rao of Tamil Nadu is also there at this point of time. Siddhant, if you can share with us further details, what's the word from Governor's office? Is he expected to go back to Chennai to try and tackle this crisis? Because a lot of people are raising questions on the kind of role, and why is it that the Governor continues to wait and watch of what's unfolding within the AIADMK? What are you picking up, Siddhant?
Well, right now I'm outside Raj Bhavan, the official residence of Maharashtra government, who has been given the additional charge of Tamil Nadu state. And what we are picking from the office of governor is that he is clearly monitoring the situation, whatever is happening there in Tamil Nadu. He is closely monitoring the situation. But what is more important here is that there is no clarity on his movement right now. We had words with the top officials at Raj Bhavan. They have confirmed to us that till this time they have not been intimated by any of the governor's close staff or governor himself for any movement to Tamil Nadu or anywhere else. So there is no movement right now. Yes, what we have...
else. So there is no movement right now. Yes, what we are more told is that he is right now taking some advices, legal advices, the constitutional experts. He's consulting them, and he's closely monitoring the situation, whatsoever is happening in Tamil Nadu. But the most significant is that he has not intimidated his staff for any movement to Tamil Nadu. Yesterday itself, OPE has clearly said that he will meet Governor Vidyasagar Rao and will meet him, and today also he said the same thing. But there is no movement of Governor Vidyasagar Rao back to Tamil Nadu as if now. Yes.
Okay, stay with us, Siddhant. I want to quickly go across to Justice Singh as well on the role of the governor at this point of time. We've been seeing no movement at all from the governor's office, Justice Singh, at this point of time. Do you believe there is more time for the governor to wait and watch? Is it important for Selvam and Sasikala to first manage their numbers and then really step in and ask the governor to call for a vote of confidence, or perhaps by the opposition a vote of no confidence? How do you read this? I'm just coming back to you, Justice Singh. Kanimodi of the DMK is speaking out, sir. We'll take a listen in, and I would like your opinion on the question I've asked you, sir.